And here we go, the first of 3 rookie challenge contests. As in his first ever professional singles contest, the Phoenix Dale Patricks, a 2011 graduate of the School of Rock, goes head-to-head with arguably Billy Roc's top rival in his entire career history, Sexy Shawn Cook. Shawn Cook, a very crafty wrestler, knows every trick of the trade. Dale Patrick's win or lose is going to learn a lot in this contest this evening. Referee Jason Harding rules that there was no hair pull, but there was a warning laid down. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Patrick sends him off. Big shoulder tackle. The stocky Cook knocks down Patrick's and is not very popular this evening in Indianapolis. I will give Cook credit. He is letting Patrick's up. A very uncharacteristically sportsmanlike move for the dastardly sexy. Great application of the side headlock, pushing the forearm into the temple. Gets shot off once again. Another shoulder tackle. This time Cook takes advantage. Goes for the hip toss. And so far, Cook is taking this young man to school. And looks like he's having some fun doing it. There's one thing about Dale Patrick's I know from all the scouting reports that we have received prior to this event from both Billy Roc and the guest instructors at the seminars that he's had at the school. Dale Patrick's has a trigger in his mind. And if you cross that trigger, if you pull that trigger, if you mess with his head enough, it gets scary. There have been reports of horrible physical violence brought upon from other students, from wrestlers that have been brought into the school that have tried to get into Dale's head. He just loses it. And if Shawn Cook keeps going on this path as he knocks down Patrick's again, I'm not quite sure what might happen. Patrick's with the hip toss and a big arm drag takes down Cook. Rookie mistake right there, letting go of the arm. Patrick's got a bit lucky there, and that Cook did not get up to his feet by the time he went back to the arm. Big leg drop. However, he's applying the arm bar right around the wrist. I've been told with these arm bars, there's 2 really good ways to apply it, one of which is how Patrick's is doing. You apply it low, so you try to possibly break the forearm, or at least put a lot of pressure on it, as Cook puts some stank on that chop. Cook leaps over, but nothing to be left over. Patrick's waiting, another big arm drag. This time goes a bit towards the elbow. That's another way to apply the side arm bar. Again, there's 2 ways. There's no real correct way to skin a cat. As long as it's hurting the guy, you're doing your job. Big knee to the side of the stomach. Not exactly a scientific counter from the veteran. A big knife edge chop. Reversal of the Irish whip. Once again, an arm drag. Should have not let go of that one. But again, this is his first ever professional match. For literally being minutes into his career, he is taking the fight to Shawn Cook. Unlike a lot of guys I've seen, there are guys that I've seen wrestle for 10 years who have not been able to wrestle Cook to the canvas like this. So bravo to Mr. Patrick's. Applying the wrist lever here. Putting the butt of the arm right up against his chest to push his body weight down under the hold. A technique surely taught to him. But the scientific wizard that is his trainer, Billy Roc, what the heck is he going for here? Unorthodox, but effective until Cook goes to the hair. Patrick showing some of that quickness that impressed Billy Roc enough to put him in here against Cook. Goes back to the armbar. That's one thing about these Billy Roc students, the School of Rock students, is that the fundamentals are beat into their heads. They know to work a body part until it's worked almost completely off the body. Cook, however, not a big fan of having his arm worked over or of being on the defensive. Getting back on that. Big punch to the forehead, almost the bridge of the nose area. I would most likely say it was the bridge of the nose because the forehead would not have knocked him down like that. And Shawn Cook is a very effective striker when need be. Reversal of the Irish whip. Big clothesline by Patrick. Sends him down again. Cook's flying all over the place like a pinball as he gets drop kicked, lateral press with the hook of the leg, another 2 count. And goes right back to that armbar. We see a lot of young wrestlers who come in here wanting to do the high-flying move of the day. Patrick's is very much impressing me by keeping it simple and just keep going back to that arm. It's an effective strategy that has done him well so far. Cook back to the hair. Referee Jason Hartman getting on his case. That's illegal whether we're in Indiana or Timbuktu. Stomps the arm. Looks like Cook is going eye for an eye. Probably got him in the back though. My eyesight's not quite 20/20 this afternoon. Big flip of forearm there. And another Patrick showing some heart, fighting back. Not being intimidated by this longtime veteran of the Midwest independent scene. Back elbow sends Patrick's down. Shawn Cook is at his best when he's on top, when he's beating a man down. Because he's a very confident individual. And the more on the offense he is, the bigger that confidence builds. And as you see here, that is when he's at his finest. As he applies the side chin lock. The difference between this and a headlock being that he has the bend of the elbow underneath the chin pushing up, as opposed to the side headlock he had earlier on, where he was pushing the temples inward. Patrick's fighting out. Big rake to the eyes, however. Getting on these fans' nerves. A lot of fans here in support of local boy Dale Patrick's. He's going to drive that elbow, but shut off a little too much. A little too much. One pelvic thrust too many, and Patrick's is back on the offense. Trying to set up for something. Goes for the schoolboy cover, only a 1 count. And once again, Cook with the boot to the forehead. Disorients, rather. I'm not even going to use that word anymore. I don't even have a word to describe how hard those chops were to the chest of Patrick's. Once again, back to that side chin lock. Cook, it looks like he's realized that Dale Patrick's, a very young, very light competitor, is going to have all the energy in the world later in this contest. He's going to wear him down now so that he can't be flying all over the ring in case that gets into his heart. Speaking of the heart, drove that knee right into the heart of Patrick's. Another, not a chin lock, he was going for the sleeper. Patrick's could be going Betty by here. Yeah, it looks like he's going out. This might be it. This might be it. One of the most effective holds in the history of our sport. He's got it on pretty tight there. Patrick's, his eyes are going to the back of his head. Arm goes up once. If it goes up and down 3 times, this match will be called off by our esteemed official. Patrick's fighting back, however. He's waking up. This crowd has given him an energy to fight out of this hold. Couple back elbows. Cook gets sent off to the ropes, and a sleeper of his own. Doesn't have it applied nearly well enough, however. Big side suplex, but both men are down. As the 10 count is being applied, this crowd is getting behind Dale Patricks in his debut contest. Shawn Cook looks to maybe be just taking his time, but he also had a glassy-eyed look on his face, so you can never tell with Shawn Cook what exactly is on his mind. Nonetheless, both men coming to their feet. Duck of the line. Big clothesline by Dale Patricks and a back elbow. Once again, a lot of fight in this young man. Cook's hitting the buckle. Jumping forearm comes off the ropes. Ricochets that boot off of the chin of Cook. Cover. Almost a 3 count. Dale Patricks almost defeated the veteran Shawn Cook in his debut contest. It was within 1 second. And you bet win or lose, that moment will be stuck in Patrick's mind for a long time to come. Goes for the monkey flip. Cook cuts him off. But Patricks cuts Cook off. Tornado DDT didn't quite get all of it that he wanted, but nonetheless drove the forehead into the canvas. And Cook kicks out of that pin attempt. Patricks twice now has gotten Shawn Cook within a second of losing. This is an impressive performance by the 2011 School of Rock graduate. Patricks goes up top. High risk, high reward. Cook rolls through cover. Has the tights. Shawn Cook gets the victory. But he had to resort to grabbing the tights. Shawn Cook gets the victory in the scoreboard. But you gotta give Dale Patricks the moral victory here. Shawn Cook had to cheat to defeat him. And he twice got Cook's shoulders down in the mat for a 2 count. Within 1 second of winning the match. The Indianapolis faithful showing their love for Dale Patricks. Coming up next, our second Rookie Challenge contest.